Nobody wants unwanted guests like rats and mice and ants and spiders and my worst of the worst, the roaches. So today, one of my very favorite products here at HSN, one of the things I bought first is from Bell & Howell, and you're getting our 5-pack of our Ultrasonic Pest Repellers, and it is on a price break, and it's less than $10 to get home. And that's my nemesis right there. Those roaches are the worst. So what Bell & Howell has done is they've created an ultrasonic way to repel them. So that means that there's no chemicals, there's no traps, there's no fumes, there's no, anything that you have to do. You literally just plug these into your wall, and it's going to show you a little red light, and then there's these ultrasonic waves that emit that don't have any smell. You don't hear them. It's safe around your kids, safe around your pets, and there's no batteries to replace. There's no cords. There's nothing that you have to do but plug it in and let it tell all those little pesky, unwanted things that they are not welcome in your home. I would like to introduce you to one of my favorite people, Matt Davis.
Pesky, unwanted things.
Pesky, unwanted things. I was trying, I did give you that eye. I did say pesky, and I was going through the spiders, ants, not Matt Davis.
Spiders, exactly.
Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Valerie. Good morning to you. It all starts with Bell & Howell, a brand you know and trust for over 100 years, bringing us a great solution. Just as Valerie said, this is an ultrasonic pest repeller. What it is very simply, think of it as a speaker. That's basically what it is. All you do is you plug it into any outlet in your home, and it's gonna send out an ultrasonic sound wave. You can't hear it, your dogs, cats, kids can't hear it, but guess who hears it? The rats, the mice, the cockroaches, the ants, and the spiders. 99% effective in laboratory testing to chase them away, to get them out of your home without poisoning them, without getting a big shoe or calling your neighbor to come over and get rid of it. You don't need to deal with this anymore. If you have rats or mice in your home, if you hear this sound in the middle of the night, the good news is that you have a dead rat. The bad news is now you have a dead rat. Now you have to do something with it. I would call Valerie to come over and help me with it because I don't want to deal with it.
Run the other way.
But I like this option a lot better. You're getting a set of 5, okay? You're getting 3 of what we call the classic. This is the original. They all work exactly the same way.
Have.
All you do is you plug these in to any outlet in your home. Don't put them behind the refrigerator, behind the couch. Give them some room. Let that sound wave go out. You're getting 3 of those classics. Then they're giving you, as a bonus for HSN, they're giving you 2 of what I call the loaded, okay, the loaded version. It's giving you an extra outlet on the side. People say, well, you're taking up a plug. Well, we're giving you the extra outlet on the side on 2 of these units, plus a set of night lights. So you've got beautiful night light, and it's so simple to use. Take a look at our demonstration here. It's funny, we talk about demonstrations. I've been here 18 years, and we always talk about demonstrations. Well, there isn't a lot of a demonstration because here's the installation. You get this home, and there's no assembly, nothing to do but do that. I can do that. Just plug that in, and you see the little red light blink, okay? The little red light tells you that it's working. Now, at night, it has a sensor on, and it'll automatically, the night light will automatically come on. My hand is covering the sensor, so
you're getting 2 of that style, right?
2 with the night light. What a great little bonus to have. I like
that. And the fact that you're not losing the plug, so you get the outlet on the side, so you're not losing the plug that it's plugged into. So you're getting 2 of this style, and then you're getting 3 of the classics, and you'll put one in each room. And that's one of the things I really encourage people to stock up, especially when it's on a price break and you can get a classic set like this where you can put it in all the different rooms. It's totally inconspicuous. Nobody ever sees it. And if they do notice it, they're like, what's that? Because it doesn't have any smells. It doesn't have any sounds to you. It's safe enough for the kitchen. It's safe enough to be around the pets and the children. So what that means is that's where those little pesky critters go to, because they go to the areas that have food or that have the damp areas maybe in your attic or in your bathrooms. That's where the roaches always end up. So what do? You take out the bug sprays and you take out the sticky traps, and definitely get the garage, because that's, where a lot of bugs sleep at night. That's what I found.
Yeah,
they don't sleep, and I don't want them sleeping there. I don't want them sleeping in my room. And this is it's so gentle because there's no way, you don't hear anything. Like they hear it, the bugs hear it. The mice. I mean, the fact that it can do mice and rats?
Mice and that's what it started as, is a mouse and rat repellent.
Okay.
A way of getting rid of those without the traps, without the sticky traps and all that. And then they did laboratory testing. They tweaked it a little bit, made it even more powerful to attack spiders, roaches, and ants. Think about that. No more pests. Those big, I call those the big five. I mean, I don't know which one. Those of you out there, you can look at your TV, you can point at one and go, that's the one that really gets me. And like you were saying.
The roaches.
For roaches, right?
And the mice.
Yeah, the roaches.
And the rats. And the spiders and the ants. I don't really like bugs.
Rats and mice, I'm like running out of the room. I literally can't deal with that. And then spiders, of course, the little, you know, I don't know what walks that way. Nothing good. Okay, here's the sprays. Okay, this is the old-fashioned way of doing it, right? You spend $5, $6, $7 a bottle, and then you take this home, and the first thing you see, caution, poisonous and hazardous to humans and pets. Well, that's what lives in my house, humans and pets. I don't want to have that. Take a look at our table here. We brought some of the options to get rid of the cockroaches, ants, and spiders. Maybe this is what you're using now. The traps. This is a no-kill trap. It's a nice idea. The mouse goes in there, but now you have a live mouse. I don't want to deal with that. I just want them to go away. This is rat poison. It's not a tinker toy. It's not something for the kids to play with. God forbid the dog or the cat gets a hold of that. That's mouse poison. This is the sticky traps where they get stuck and then they slowly die. I don't want to torture little guys. I just want them to go away. And this is all ka-ching, ka-ching money. Here we go with the roaches. You got roach tablets. You got the little roach traps. Then you got the big roach traps. We don't even have room for it here. More rat and mouse stuff here. The different sprays, the different bombs. Look at this. How about for the ants? Do you want the liquid ant baits for those little tiny sugar ants? Do you want the stakes that you put around the house? This is not cost effective. This is expensive. I'm very frugal. I'm very frugal, that's what it is. I don't like buying this stuff and then buying it again and again and again. I like plugging something in that does the same exact thing. It chases them away. Because if they want to live next door, that's fine with me, but they can't live at my house, they're not paying rent. But
it actually doesn't do the same thing as all of those costly traps and poisons and death killers. This is actually a repeller, so you're not going to find dead bugs around your house. They're not going to be in your sink or on your counter or on your carpet. It literally quietly, because it's completely ultrasonic, sends them away. It gives them a sound that they don't want to be near. So I like that you're getting two of the ones that have a little night light, so maybe you want to put one in the bathroom near the kids' room or in the hallway, but definitely get enough set so that you can put one in every room.
Yes.
Remember, they're safe to be around children. They're safe to be around your pets. And I've told you this before. I have 2 blind, disabled dogs. They leave food around on the floor. So what does that cause? That causes bugs.
Yep.
That's why I put my Bell & Howell Pest Repeller by the food bowls, by the areas where I know the bugs are going to come, by a door, near the water, in the kitchen. You are getting the classic. So here are the 5 pieces. You're getting the classic, which is going to be these 3. Then you're getting 2 of the ones that has the night light and the additional outlet. Simple installation. You plug them in. There's no batteries. There's no charging. There's no sound. There's no replacement cost. These are going to last you as long as you see that red light. And I will say I've had mine for years. In fact, when I moved into my rental, the person before me had them in there too. And I thought that was really interesting. So if you're a landlord or maybe you know somebody that's buying a new house or they're transitioning to an apartment, have you ever gone to an apartment, everybody else around you has the bugs? What happens when you move in? They come to you. You want to send them all away. Send them to the neighbors. Let the neighbors deal with it.
If you have shared walls, if you're in an apartment, a condominium, this is a great solution. That little scratching sound in the wall, that's not a good sound. And maybe you keep a nice house and you keep all the food picked up and you don't have messes around the house, but maybe your neighbors don't. And they're attracting the rats and the mice. You hear the scurrying around in the attic. That's not Santa Claus. Unfortunately, that's a rat or a mouse. And if you give them poison, where are they going to go? They're going to go find somewhere quiet and they're going to pass away. And when they do, It's not a pretty smell that's gonna last for months and months. I hate to be that graphic, but you know what I'm talking about if you've ever experienced that. The Bell & Howell, these don't have an expiration date on the back, okay? There's no expiration date that says a month from now they're not gonna work anymore, and they're not gonna work a year from now. I've had my set for at least 3 years that I know of in the big house we had with the kids, and then we just downsized and we took ours to the new condominium. Again, I didn't have to pay somebody every month. How much are you paying right now? How much are you spending right now on those bottles of poison? And you're saying, honey, bring me another one of those ones with the stream so that I can get the spider that's up crawling around, or the cockroach. I don't want to be in the same room, and I want the long distance spray, and it's $8 a bottle. And when it's empty, you throw it away, you go buy a new one. With these, it's a one-time purchase. You plug them in, and with HSN, you get them home and you try them, and you're gonna love them. And if you don't love them, send them back. We don't want you to keep them.
Yeah,
we know they're going to work for you.
You have 30 days, so if you do have a little bit of an issue, I want you to get these home and try them for less than $10. It's just on FlexPay. That goes on any major credit card or PayPal. Because think about when you're spraying around where you eat your food, around where you shower, around where you sleep, all of the toxic chemicals. When you replace it with something that just goes into your electrical outlet, that you keep, that you own, there's no replacement cost, that does all the work silently. You never have to go back and check, is it working? You know how you know it's working? Because you're gonna notice, wow, I haven't seen any ants. Not just ants. I haven't seen any roaches, but not just roaches. I haven't seen any spiders, but not just spiders. What about those little pesky rodents, mice and rats? They're gonna make themselves known, and I don't want them anywhere near me. So independently laboratory tested, so that 99% effective, so that you will get rid of all of the things that I know for me, I just don't want living with me.